always that nigga
promoting with Cascade Sports. And we're debuting a new show called Barber.
I'm gonna introduce you.
And we're here at Leenaj, Barber, and Beauty Design.
Leenaj, brother.
And who do we have down here on the end?
It's Mike, repping Leenaj Beauty and Barber Design.
You making it happen, Mike?
That's the only thing I know how to do in here.
All right, and who's next to you?
Mike.
This is Mike Freeman, Southwest all-time leading scorer, JUCO All-American.
Mike, raise your hand. Mike, raise your hand.
Tony Strickland.
Mike, raise your hand. Mike, raise your hand.
AKA Pastor Strick 72 on Twitter.
All right. And we got a new customer coming in.
That's Dirty Greg.
Hey, who we got here?
CD, Raiders representative over here.
You represent the Raiders?
Yeah, ain't no Chiefs lovers up there.
Oh man, come on, let's make that right. We in the hometown. And who we got here on the phone?
Joseph.
Who do we have here on the phone?
He's trying to play you off.
Oh, you gonna play us off on the camera?
I'll tell you, this is Joseph Reese. This is my barber. He's been cutting my hair ever since I was 3-4 years old. Good guy. He take care of you. Take good care of you. Hey, and don't listen to that man over there.
Come on.
Who we got here?
He tells nothing but lies over there.
Right, you.
I'm Reese, Joseph Reese.
As in Reese Cups, or what's up?
No, as in Reese.
All right. Joe Reese cut my hair for 25 years or more till he nicked me. All right. So, hey, we're gonna start this off. What you think about the Royals this year?
Stop playing.
What you say?
Stop playing.
They got a winning streak. How you gonna stop playing? They got a winning streak.
They got a winning streak?
They got a winning streak. They got a winning streak.
Win a World Series in how you
What you say?
He ain't win a World Series, they will talk, right?
Oh, so you not a hometown guy?
That's not fair. That's not fair.
He said that's not fair.
That's not fair?
I know they won a championship since the Chiefs have.
That's what I like right there. That's the perfect topic
Here
right
we
there.
go.
What's the perfect topic?
When he was talking about the Royals won since the Chiefs won, I like that right there. That's what I want to talk about right there.
85.
The Royals is cool though. Don't hate on the Royals. Cause my boy Chris Mack, he be having the outfield strike nice. They got the best stadium in the league, man. So I dig the Royals. But the Chiefs, on the other hand, y'all terrible. Y'all good and terrible. You need to step your game up and start coming over here. This is what it's all about right here.
What, the Broncos?
That's what it's about.
Broncos?
That definitely.
All right.
I don't be playing around.
Hey Mike, what's going down at the end of the shop?
Hey, only thing
What's going down at the end of the shop?
Yeah, what's going down with you?
Reese the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl?
Hell, a lot sooner than Kansas City.
Who we got in the chair down there on that end?
Oh, this is Larry.
Larry?
Yeah, go ahead, Larry.
What's your feelings about the Royals and the Chiefs?
Hey man, I'm a hometown player.
Hometown?
They always good.
Man, Larry is terrible.
Who's your favorite player on the Chiefs?
Dwayne Bowe.
You gotta go, Jamal.
Dwayne Bowe.
I'm about to go.
You gotta go,
You
Jamal.
going with Bo?
You gotta go, Jamal.
You get out to the stadium?
Dwayne Bowe.
What's up? How about the Royals? What's happening with you with the Royals? What's your feelings on the
3 games
Royals?
behind first place, so we alright.
You say what?
We 3 games behind first place, we alright.
All right, so you following it at least.
Yeah.
All right, sir. You and
stink because they fired Frank White.
This is the Heat fan right there.
all right. Talk to us.
We ain't talking about Miami right now.
All right, talk to us. We getting ready to talk about Miami. Talk to us about the Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
Oh, we good. We good. We gonna win a playoff game this year. We gonna win the playoff. Hey, we got a tough schedule, but we gonna win the playoff game.
You gonna
I
win the
bet 100
playoff
on
game?
that.
All right. All right.
I'm not in the bed mood right now, but we gonna win the playoff
He's on
game.
camera in a lying mode. That's
All
what
right.
he's doing. He's lying.
All
He
right.
knows good and well.
Let's switch up.
Switch up.
Since the Spurs seem like they got the up on the Heat. What y'all got to say about that?
First of all, let's talk about this air conditioning controversy here.
All right.
Hey, excuses.
All right. Go ahead.
That was an excuse.
You got a
How's it an
Spurs
excuse,
fan
though?
down there, and you got 2 Heat fans down here, so it might get excited.
How's it an excuse? Tell me that.
Man, he played outside in the heat and humidity in Florida. So you gonna complain about all this? You gonna complain?
He's worth $300 million. He ain't playing outside.
You gonna complain? You gonna complain? It don't matter. You played outside as a kid, really? You played outside in 100-degree weather. You played outside in 100-degree weather and 80+% humidity. And you mean to tell me you get inside the arena and you can't play?
Everybody know.
You can't play?
That's his weak point.
Weak points. That's a weak excuse. That's a weak excuse. That's a weak excuse.
That's his weak spot. Everybody know that his cramp is his weak spot.
What you got to say?
So
What you got to say?
You saying that's his kryptonite?
That's his kryptonite.
Turn off the air. You just shaking your head.
I'm gonna let them finish.
All right, they finished. What you got to say?
For me, everybody knows his weak spot. 90 degrees in the building, not even outside.
They said it was 100.
No breeze.
No breeze.
Do you think that man can control his body like that, people? I'm saying
Everybody else did.
you cramp up, but everybody is not the greatest player that ever played the game. And I would argue with anybody.
He's not that right now, though.
I would argue with anybody on that note. Now, you don't have to like him, but you gotta respect what he's doing.
You do. You
I
gotta
would
do
think.
that. I think no player on the court is doing as much as he's doing. So when you say did nobody else cramp up, because they ain't doing all of that. He plays in all facets of the game. He's rebounding, he's getting assists, he's scoring, blocking shots.
Gotta play the hot man.
Yeah.
Gotta play the hot man.
I respect LeBron. I'm a big LeBron fan. I respect him, but the Spurs on my squad, that's why I'm going with them.
All right. And what do y'all think about Tim Duncan and his leadership with the Spurs?
I don't think it's him. It's Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich is what got that team going.
All right. You got something to say about that?
I don't have anything bad to say about the Spurs, except
They complete team, man.
I really think they got a better coach.
They got a better coach. They got a complete team. All of them foreigners.
Hey man, hey, all of them ain't
Man,
foreigners,
it's two black dudes on that team, man. They got 2 dudes on the team that was born in the States. Everybody else is across the water, man.
Well, then y'all need to step y'all game
So
up.
you saying the foreigners are better than Americans?
Right now they are.
No.
So what do you think the reason is that? What causes that? I have my own opinion.
Team play.
They don't care about the name on the back of the jersey. They care about the name on the front of the jersey. They just play.
You know, I used to do a little bit.
Turn that in a commercial.
I did twice.
Check it out. Tell me whether this makes sense. I used to do a little bit of coaching, and what I felt that in the United States, we play AAU in the summertime. In Europe, they're working on their personal skills all summer. They're in the gym by themselves with a few guys, and they're shooting 500, 600, 1,600 jump shots. They're working in the gym. They're working on their personal skills.
They're working on their skill level.
And so their skill level is much higher than the product fundamentally that we putting out. I think AAU and all of that is great, but it's only for you to show how much you improve with your personal game in a game situation. Let's move on to what do you think? What kind of job do you think the mayor's doing here in the city?
Oh, let me get on slot.
Yeah, down at the end. Huh?
I don't speak politics.
You don't speak politics? You not talking politics?
He trying.
I think he just going for the
Oh,
Slick slide.
yeah.
Trying, man.
Well, I'm saying,
Man. What's up, son?
I think Joe should answer this question.
what you think? What kind of job do you think the mayor's doing?
From what I know, because I'm not into politics that heavy, but I think anybody that takes in a leadership position like that, you should lift them up in prayer and make sure you stand behind them and making good decisions. That's what I say, because his decisions affect everybody else.
Now that was my next thing. When you say I don't get involved, that's why things be going sideways.
That's not actually true, because I don't get
Not
into
you. You didn't say that.
Okay.
It was down there. You just stated what your beliefs are. But that's what What's Up Kansas City. We're trying to get our community more engaged with who's representing you on sports, politics, education, and so forth. And so our shop talk, what do you think about, you got something to say about the Mayor Curtis?
Nope.
Got something to say, what kind of job he's doing?
I guess it's okay. I mean, I work 24/7. I don't know what he's doing. So.
All right. Hey, Joe, you got something to say?
No, I don't have anything to say about the mayor.
All right. Does anybody got anything to say about Stephen Green and the school district? The Kansas City School District and how that's popping off. We got any parents in here that have kids in the district? Most of y'all graduated out the district.
Yeah. Southwest.
Southwest.
Here goes Southwest all the time. They score right here.
You got me confused. I thought he was Southeast.
Southwest, dog. Indians.
All right, so, hey, speak up on that. Anybody got anything to say how you feel the Kansas City School District is doing?
I don't know anything about Kansas City School District because I don't have any dogs.
I don't think nobody got their kids in the district yet.
I do. I got one in Lincoln.
Oh, you got one. Yeah.
I got one in Lincoln.
How you feel about that, Joe?
This ought to be good.
I don't know.
Come on, Joe. Oh, no.
I'm kind of stuck there. I think he's doing a wonderful job for what he had to work with.
Hey, you want me to tell him what you
That's all.
said?
Yeah, tell him what I said. What he had to work with.
What school you go to?
Actually, I work in the Raytown School District. That's where I work at.
Raytown? All right.
But I better credibility in Kansas City.
What school did you come out of?
I came out of high school.
Yeah.
I went to the North Kansas City School District.
North Kansas City? All right. All right.
Oh, we
got a new customer coming on in.
This is a pastor.
Come on in this way.
That's Pastor Floyd Wiggins.
Hey, Pastor Wiggins.
Yes, sir.
Don't be letting that camera interfere with my money.
All right. Anything any of you fellas think we need to be talking about?
Yeah, well, you should ask Pastor Wiggins some of those same questions because he doesn't.
Hey, Pastor Wiggins. We put you on the hot seat a little bit. First, we talked about the Chiefs. What you think about the Chiefs?
No comment.
We talked about the Royals. What do you think about the Royals?
No comment.
All right. We talked about what kind of job do you think Sly James is doing as mayor?
Comment. That's a loaded question.
How?
Because it can't go good either way.
Why
because
can't?
There's a lot of criticism about what he's doing as far as not doing enough for certain communities, doing too much for other communities. I believe for the most part, there's other people behind the scene that's pulling certain strings. I can't really go into that.
All right, well, what about Stephen Green? We talked about Stephen Green just a little bit. Superintendent of the schools and the Kansas City School District.
There we go. See,
you got to laugh on that one.
There you go. Yeah. For the most part, because of the work that I've done in the school district, I've done a lot of work for the past 20 years. I think for the most part, a lot of what they're doing is reactionary instead of being proactive. I have a particular program that is very proactive. It's somewhat accepted, not in Kansas City, but it was accepted in Raytown District. But it has to do with curtailing contentious situations in the classrooms, managing conflict. For the most part, a lot of the teachers, they can't teach because of a lot of the destructive influences that are going on, not only amongst the students, but also amongst parents that come into the schools. And so if there was more proactive programs and proactive situations going on, it'll help to curtail a lot of that's going on. If you look at some of the other districts, the parents are greatly involved. And so you've got to get the parents involved in the educational process for the students to succeed. A lot of times in this being Father's Day weekend, a lot of people want to criticize the fathers, but you got a lot of absentee mothers where you got grandma raising the children. And so that none of that is good. And so when you can have ball games and when you can have different functions that promote the children and their achievements, but a lot of the parents don't show up. Even when certain schools give incentives, even as it relates to money, and you still don't have some of the parents show up, that sends a message, not only to the community, but also to that student. When that student is looking out in the audience and don't see their parent there.
Hey fellas, we're going to stay on a heavy subject. What do you think about the violence that is taking place in our communities? Down on that end.
Comments.
No comments?
Well, I got a comment about that.
All right, we're going to come back to you, but we're going to come back to you. I want all of these no comments. You got to hold. Right. This is shop talk.
Right.
This is about what goes on. And you would make a comment if this camera wasn't on. Yeah. So let the audience know what's what. So that when they look at it, this is coming from the people. This is not coming from the politicians or the elected officials. It's coming from the people so that they know what you think about the job they're doing and what's happening in your community.
Right. Come on, Larry.
Comment.
Right.
So, you know, what do you think about the violence? What do you think about the violence in our community?
Violence is something that's always going to be around. You know, you can't really stop it. You just got to have a good structure in place to be able to handle a situation when it occurs.
Yeah, it's around, but do you think that we have an ordinance of violence in our community versus the overall community?
No.
Compared to who?
I think they just report it more in the metro area, in the urban metro area. I think they just report it more. I think violence happens everywhere, but to protect neighborhoods and communities, they won't advertise it on the news like they would, or publicize it on the news like they would if it was right here on Prospect. If it happened somewhere in the Waldo area, it's going to be downplayed. But if it happens on Prospect, it's a 5-minute segment. So I believe violence is everywhere. I just think, like I said, I just think they don't publicize it.
See, the other thing that you got to realize is that there was a time that a report wasn't made for every situation that happened. In certain neighborhoods, of course, you made a report. And because of statistics, there are certain federal agencies that see these statistics. And so if you live in a certain zip code, of course it's going to affect your insurance rate. It's going to affect a lot of different things. But a lot of times because of that crime analysis report that is turned in. So in certain neighborhoods, police officers have a term called HBO, which means handled by officers. So, you know, there were certain situations, instead of writing a report, it was handled by officers.
Hey Curtis, what you have to say about that whole situation? Do you think that the African American community is being reported on more than the majority community as it relates to what's going on in our community and what our kids are doing?
For sure.
For sure.
Like with that zoo incident and all that stuff. But you know, they blew that zoo incident all out of proportion.
Right. We did a story on that, and that's what was coming out. And as I say, fellas, if you don't say what you say normally in shop talk, then our audience, our public officials, the at-large Kansas City community, really, this is your voice. This is your time to say how you feel about what's going on here in Kansas City.
And it's that stuff down on the plaza too, the curfew and all that.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I had it in Zona Rosa, which I live up north by there, and they have just as much stuff going on there, in my opinion, as they do down in the plaza.
And it's not reported.
And it's not reported because of the area.
They haven't had a riot down there a little bit. That was crazy. They had a little riot down there. These parents got to do better with that. You know, you can see these kids out there let them ride on the plaza.
Was Zona Rosa definitely, was it bad like than the plaza? Was it worse than that?
It's not as, I'm not saying it's not as bad, but like Strick was saying, there's stuff that goes on up there they don't report, but it happens in an urban area like around here. Oh, it's first seen. They don't break the news.
Though, what they was doing here though, like I like what Jesus
They had a riot, man.
So
yeah, that was like a mini riot though.
That's kind of
big.
The thing on the plaza.
Yeah, on the plaza, them kids was really getting kind of rowdy. Like I don't think Zona Rosa was getting like that though.
And really the reality,
they was fighting innocent bystanders that had nothing to do with it.
and the reality is on the plaza, that would walk past the open air cafe, and you would have kids that would like knock over the patrons' drinks as they're going past. And then, you know, in a sense, try to pump the patrons. I mean, these are our kids.
And what do you see? What is the solution that you see?
If my people will call by my name, will humbly turn from their wicked ways, there needs to be a healing in the land. There needs to be a healing in the land. And as it relates from the spiritual aspect, we have an outreach center that we reach out to the community. A lot of churches got to come beyond the four walls and hit the community and do some things. Not just have a prayer meeting when somebody's got shot, but what are you doing proactively in the community to affect that community?
Hey fellas, let's get back on the sports topic. How do y'all feel about soccer?
Man, ain't sports. You talking about
soccer
black barbershop.
Hold it. Let me say this to you. If you're not educated on the subject of soccer, soccer is soccer.
Man, he's from the East
Coast,
man.
What up, soccer?
I thought he called me the sucker.
He was like,
All right.
You want sucker you?
Brother man want me to get back on your case about the Spurs and the Heat. You would know. You weren't here. All right. So let's get to the camera.
I'm the mediator.
Now, Cameron, tell us a little bit about what's your feelings on it, on LeBron James cramping up.
I don't want to talk about him cramping.
No, we're not talking to you right now.
They heard us.
We zooming in on you.
No, because
Go ahead and talk to the audience about the Spurs and the Heat.
Make sure you get Southwest all
Man, honestly, I think it's scripted.
What?
That's right. Conspiracy theory. Going on.
Man.
Got mob ties. How you gonna get all those fouls and only get 7 points?
Who are you referring to? Because
LeBron.
Or what fouls?
He talking about
That one game?
Be specific.
That was in the air.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was in the
Well, no, I'm talking about the Spurs right now.
Yeah.
LeBron cramping up.
He was leading you up to that though. He said he think it's all scripted. It started back then, and he's gonna bring you up to, you know.
Well, bring us up to date.
That can't stop them baskets from going in.
It can stop that.
You can't stop them baskets.
Honestly, as it relates to Miami, I've seen them turn it on, and I've seen them turn it off.
Like the air conditioner.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Hey, man, why
They
you
didn't
keep
turn
going
off.
back to
They
that
didn't turn off the air conditioner. It was a malfunction. They did not turn off the air conditioner. It was a malfunction.
But
They
didn't
fixed it.
everybody play in the Heat?
Everybody played in the Heat. Like I said, they can't take the Texas Heat.
You're gonna be jacked.
They're supposed to be the Heat, but can't take the Texas Heat.
It's hot. You gotta go.
Yes, it is.
What I will say about Texas, having been in San Antonio, when they put out that red flag, it's no joke in San Antonio.
And what does that red flag mean?
That red flag that the heat alert, you can't even go outside.
But what about when Greg Popovich say turn off the air conditioner?
Why would he do that?
When did he say
That's
turn
what
off the air
happened.
conditioner?
Why didn't he just keep it
That's
off
what
for
happened.
the
He
whole
turned off the
series?
air conditioner, huh?
What did he do last
He
night?
couldn't. He couldn't do it for the whole series.
He could?
So you're saying that since he turned off the air conditioner, that didn't have the same effect on the Spurs as it did the Heat?
No, we're talking about LeBron James, the best player in the world. The best player in the world had an effect on him.
That's his kryptonite.
Hey man,
That's his kryptonite.
But on the flip side, the air conditioner was working fine last night, wasn't it?
Right.
All right.
All I did before that.
I don't care.
It don't matter. All you
Neither
say
one
is
of my
this, and I'm
teams, I don't
done.
care.
Believe.
That ain't
Fifth
take
ring
it serious.
is coming.
You know, it hurt the person.
Oh, so you think the Heat still gonna pull us out?
They don't think they're not.
No, I don't believe that right now.
One game at a time.
One game at a time.
That's all you got to do.
I believe the Chiefs ain't going to the Super Bowl.
Dang, he went all the way back to football.
That's what I'm saying. Look,
Hey,
Spurs.
well, show the people who you would. Take your little
Just overlay.
flag down and show them who you
First
would.
of all, it ain't little when it say Super Bowl on it.
All right. So you
Don't be disrespectful now.
who you would?
I ain't being disrespectful.
I don't want you to be disrespectful.
But it was in HD.
That big old slave ship out front of your stadium, y'all ain't won hardly nothing. And I beat you every time I play you, so Respect the Broncos up in here.
I ain't say nothing about the Broncos.
That is a shame.
You getting it together?
I got to.
5 times
We have AFC conversations up here, and when the NFC try to weasel on in there, we got to get them back in the play.
He with Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah. The fruit beers.
That root slave ship in the front yard. I don't see any black man can support that with a root slave ship in the front yard. They brought you over here on that, Mike.
Hey, can we? All right, hold on.
We kicked your ass on it too.
Hey, can we get some predictions on camera? Who's gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
Chiefs. The mighty Broncos. It's a Bronco world. We're going back and we claiming what Seattle stole from me.
All right. I couldn't beat them tomorrow.
But I tell you what, we can beat you every time.
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
It's on the way.
You Lovey Smith.
You did that last year. What it get?
I gotta play
another black coat. Another black coat.
How about you?
So,
all right, hey.
To be legit, I think Seahawks.
Everybody saw it.
Seahawks.
I think they can do it again.
Mike.
Be legit.
I would like to see San Francisco win.
Hey, he's a Chiefs fan, but he think the Colts is gonna win.
who's gonna never?
Chiefs. You going Chiefs this year?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Curtis, who you going with?
Man, I have no pick in this one.
Man, you
I don't know, man.
That shows how much
We're not ready for that. That's the big
Hey,
thing.
he's showing the Chiefs how to be honest, huh?
Yeah. We're not ready for that dance.
But you with the Raiders. You and Joe Reese with the Raiders.
Yeah.
All right, we Raider haters up in here. I'm with the Jets and the Giants.
You been who?
The Jets
Hey,
and
man,
the
I'm from New York. I'm with the Jets and the Giants. You heard me.
Didn't all of us beat y'all this year?
But we got to bring them two. The Giants got to bring them two.
You got a ring or two.
Yeah. Hey, the Rangers in the Stanley playoffs. We be trying to make some moves. Brooklyn Nets is right there.
Who?
Hey, you can't hear.
You notice he ain't said
Brooklyn
the
Nets.
Knicks. He ain't said the Knicks.
He said Brooklyn.
He ain't
said the Knicks yet.
Get on my New York Knicks.
Yeah, y'all hired a dude that just got done losing in the playoffs to be y'all coach. Man, that's all.
Hey, but I tell you this, we be there this year. We be there this year.
You ain't get married in the lottery.
215.
We'll be there in the lottery.
Hey, Knicks, y'all ain't gonna win the NBA championship, but best thing to say is get an Eastern Conference championship. You ain't gonna get that.
Carmelo leaving.
Hey, talking about?
Carmelo, hey, my boy's still playing. Maybe till Sunday, but he's still playing.
So y'all doing it like that? That's how we doing it in here?
What's that?
We hating the Knicks?
The Midwest, baby.
Hey man, y'all better get yourself together. Kansas City don't even have no team.
Knicks don't either.
Go Knicks.
There we go.
Be on camera.
Yeah. Now the brother doesn't want to be on camera.
He's a Raiders fan too.
You Raiders fan?
Yeah.
You never. Who's your team?
Yeah, we can definitely talk that.
Who? Seahawks? You going with the winners. I'm gonna get on Joe. Joe got a Raiders cup over there.
Hey, we can talk college basketball.
We smacked y'all in college basketball.
Let's talk about some college basketball.
All right.
KU is
Ron Chalk, J-Hawk, go KU.
They are terrible. You see, Mario Chalmers is folding, and he from KU.
They got 2 championships.
Yeah.
They got 2 championships.
Thank you, LeBron, for getting all of us a win.
If it was just LeBron, Mario Chalmers wouldn't be a big subject in why we losing right now.
Mario Chalmers is terrible.
Right now.
Terrible.
Right now. That's it. Just
What
right
you mean
now.
right now? Tony Parker got him looking like you.
He did.
Yeah,
But
terrible.
he did that the last 2 years. He's not good against Tony Parker. He's not good against him.
Just say he's not good.
No, he brought my team a national championship.
Dude, he only got drafted because he closed his eyes and shot a Bible. It went in, and they won the championship.
Come on, man.
Yes, that's a, he's not good.
Mario
man.
Chalmers is a good basketball player. He's not at the time.
Not in the NBA. He might do good. He might do good in
Chalmers got
the
good
Canadian
players.
League or something like
He said he
that.
shot a
Man,
Bible.
how long you been? Hey, what we went to 2008.
Dude, it don't matter how long you've been in. I'm just saying.
He
There's a bunch of bums that
He's on
just in
the
there.
starting lineup. He does his championship team.
He does his
What's his job? What's his job? To foul, hack, cry, and sing. Man, he got a dude named Any dude named Patty that come off the bench and dog you, you shouldn't even be playing.
He got some off the court issues.
What you mean?
He got off the court issues.
What you got to say down here?
He got nothing to say.
Well, I want to know what the drug got to do with it.
I'm just telling you, don't let a dude named Patty get you. Like, I wouldn't let Larry. I don't let the name get me.
But they got Larry Bird.
I said Larry.
Oh, it's a Tony. Larry. What's a Tony? What's a Patty?
Tony Parker is smoking them.
Hey, so what's happening with MU? Man, nothing.
Terrible. MU, you can't win the big one. You can't win all the games in the world, but you can't win the big one.
What's up, Kansas City? I'm Brianna Garlington.
I'm Charles Williams.
And I'm Derek Parker.
And we are CMG. And we would like to welcome you to follow both websites. That's whatsupkansascity.net and cascadesports.tv.
Some of our programs consist of Are You Awoke?, Coach's Corner, and many more interviews, news, and blogs.
Be sure to like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram at Cascade Media Group and Twitter at What's Up KC and Cascade Sports.
And remember, the victory we call success
goes to the best prepared.
And when you invest in your community,
you are really just investing in yourself.
So don't just like it, share it.